It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Real men stuff right there. Real men stuff.
Because you don't know how this came together. You said you dropped a whisper on me.
Something is definitely going on between Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis. Now, we all seen that knockdown in the 9th round, but what you probably didn't see is what happened after that in between rounds. Check this out.
Roger never got trainer of the year when Floyd was fighter of the year. His dad never got trainer of the year. So, you know, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Gervonta Tank Davis, a prominent boxer, has had a long-standing relationship with his trainer and mentor, Calvin Ford. However, their connection recently faced a setback. During an Instagram live session, Davis allegedly directed harsh words toward Ford, causing many to question the status of their partnership.
At DC, they call me Mo. Calvin is Calvin, you know what I mean? I got Calvin tatted on me. Calvin ain't going nowhere. Y'all don't even know Calvin for CCO. I know Calvin, you know what I mean? Y'all don't know? Calvin is Pops, he ain't going nowhere. I got that nigga tatted on me. This shit is life. Loyalty over everything. It's just, you know?
Gervonta Davis, born on November 7, 1994, in Baltimore, Maryland, faced numerous hardships growing up in a city plagued by crime and poverty. Boxing became his outlet early on. He began training at the Upton Boxing Center, where he crossed paths with Calvin Ford. Ford, a former drug dealer who turned his life around after prison, became an influential figure in Baltimore's community. His inspiring story even contributed to the creation of the character Dennis Cuddy Wise on HBO's The Wire. Under Ford's mentorship, Davis quickly rose through the amateur boxing ranks, securing over 100 victories, including the prestigious 2012 National Golden Gloves title. Ford's influence extended beyond training. He instilled discipline, direction, and purpose in Davis, steering him away from the dangers that ensnared many of his peers. In 2013, Davis made his professional debut, and by 2017, with Ford at his side, he claimed the IBF super featherweight title by defeating Jose Pedraza at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. This victory solidified their partnership, proving both Davis's talent and Ford's critical role in his success. Davis often referred to Ford as a father figure, stating, "Calvin has always been like a father to me because he's been there since I was young."
Tank, when you first met Calvin, the first time you met him, what do you remember at age 7?
When I met him, I think he brushed me off because he had a fight on. He had a fight on right there. I think he brushed me off.
He was a baby.
I was a baby.
He was a baby. No, but guess what? When he got around you, how did that treat you?
Yeah.
He used to be in the gym, and man, I still hear his screaming voice in my head.
Yeah, we was all kids. Like everybody that came up with us, still with us. We came up like kids. Even Coach Kenny been around for.
In recent months, the bond between Davis and Ford started to show signs of strain. Around 3 months ago, rumors began circulating that their partnership might come to an end. Ford addressed these rumors in an interview, stating, "People don't really understand my struggles, my beliefs, and my emotions, but I know what they mean to me." Davis, on the other hand, expressed his focus on personal growth and career progression, saying, "The fewer people around you, the fewer problems you face."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see type.
Last year, Ford was arrested in Nevada on weapon possession charges. Reports indicated that he was arrested by Baltimore police outside Upton Boxing Center. before being transferred to Nevada to face charges. Following this incident, Davis publicly announced his decision to part ways with Ford. While he expressed respect for his former trainer, Davis made it clear that he needed to prioritize his career and personal growth, stating, "I've always respected Calvin in everything he's done for me, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me and my team."
Star boxer, who is widely acknowledged as the face of the sport of boxing, if not one of the faces. His longtime trainer, mentor, big brother, uncle, father figure, and Coach Calvin Ford. Now we know Coach Calvin Ford has been arrested recently. Over the past week, he has been arrested. And now more details are surfacing as he's still detained. And Coach Calvin is in some very hot water, according to these accusations, allegedly.
Davis's split for Ford marks a significant shift in his career. While the long-term consequences remain uncertain, Davis remains optimistic about his future success. He continues to focus on upcoming fights and maintaining his place at the top of the boxing world. The end of their partnership closes a meaningful chapter in both of their careers, but Ford's mentorship will forever remain a key part of Davis's journey. Fans and analysts are closely monitoring how this change will impact Davis's performance and career trajectory.
Actually, I know a guy that you always say we gave him that star. I know you went to take it away. He got upset. His thoughts on Pitbull Raya. What's your thoughts on that one? It still could be made. I think it's still marketable. Because some people say that Pitbull won. They're saying that it was a robbery.
No, the guy clearly beat Pitbull. Pitbull knows it. Man, it took a little bit of fire out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, Pitbull had a nice little run doing what he's doing, you know. So right now we just figure it out who's next.
Do it add to the fire that Tank might go up and get the 140 strap against Raya?
Like I said, anything is possible.
With Ford's legal issues, Davis faced a difficult decision in severing ties with his longtime trainer. Though he hasn't spoken ill of Ford, his comments suggest a practical approach to the situation. In an interview, he said, "This is a hard time for everyone, but I have to stay focused on boxing. I owe it to myself, my fans, and my family to stay on track." The split raises questions about the future dynamics of Davis's team. Ford wasn't just a coach. He was an integral part of Davis's support system. Finding a replacement will be challenging both professionally and personally. Ford's strategy played a crucial role in Davis's 2017 victory over Jose Pedraza for the IBF Super Featherweight title, and his influence helped Davis become a pay-per-view star, headlining major events. Despite the legal challenges and public scrutiny Davis has faced, Ford was always there to guide him. Although they parted ways, Davis remains thankful for Ford, saying, "Calvin will always be part of my journey. I wouldn't be where I am today without him, and I wish him the best."
As a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him, you're training him all the time, you know him, both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Give me the names. I need names, Calvin. I need names.
You already know. We went down to, we working on the big four. It was Garcia. That's the first one. Roma, I hope we get him soon. Shakur, he's going to get it. He know he's going to get it. It's just Bob is in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? Bob know what he's doing over there. You can't tell Bob how to run his game because he's like a vet at this. He's been doing it for so many years. That's going to happen. All the fights that we'll want, they have no choice. They're going to take the fight when it's time to take the fight. It's just right now, who's going to take the fight? That's the question.
Ford's coaching philosophy focused on fundamentals, discipline, and adaptability. He tailored Davis's training to suit his unique style, stressing the importance of footwork, combination punches, and defensive techniques. In a 2020 interview, Ford remarked, "There are 3 speeds to a jab. Many people don't know that." Despite their strong relationship, tensions grew over time, culminating in a heated argument on Instagram Live. Davis raised eyebrows by yelling at Ford before abruptly ending the stream, leaving fans and analysts wondering what led to such a dramatic fallout.
Tank was the first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son,
my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with them guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that, that's...
It's still...
Damn.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. The rest is history.
Damn, I got goosebumps low-key. That's kind of crazy.
Davis and Ford have officially ended their partnership, which began when Davis was a young boxer. This split has ignited debates within the boxing community regarding its impact on Davis's career and training. In his most recent fight against LaMontrOACH on March 1st, 2025, Davis retained his WBA lightweight title after a majority draw. The judges scored the fight 115-113 for Davis and 114-114 twice. In the 9th round, Davis took a knee, but the referee, Steve Willis, did not count it as a knockdown. Some analysts speculate that the coaching change may have affected Davis's performance in this match.
Specifically picked me because I'm going to be an easy cakewalk.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world knows that's not going to happen. I mean, like, that's not going to happen. Him personally, he know that. I think he chose me because I am going to be one of the better opponents that he's faced in his entire career, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
By evidence of what? Your record? Because you had to get, if I'm not mistaken, you had to get permission to be bumped up to that weight class of lightweight in order to fight, because you're in the what, range of 130?
Yeah, I'm the champion at 130.
You're the world champion at 130 and he's 135. Yeah, so aren't there other fighters he could have fought within an upper weight class like Canelo? I've heard a lot of people say, why isn't he fighting Canelo rather than Roach? What's up with that?
On March 1st, 2025, Davis faced LaMontrOACH at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. The fight ended in a majority draw, allowing Davis to keep his WBA lightweight title. The judges scored the bout 115-113 in favor of Davis and 114-114 twice. A controversial moment occurred in the 9th round when Davis took a knee after being struck by Roach. The referee did not count it as a knockdown, sparking debates among fans and analysts.
You voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face. It burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around there and love you again. You know what I mean?
Calvin Ford commented that Davis didn't perform at his best during the fight against Roach. One issue was that Davis failed to capitalize on moments when he could have dominated. Ford noted that Davis typically enjoys punishing opponents, but in this fight, he didn't display his usual aggression.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Real men stuff right there. Real men stuff.
Because you don't know how this shit came together. You said you dropped a whisper on me.
Roach raised his level of competition, making the fight more challenging. Ford pointed out that although both fighters took calculated risks, Davis didn't push the pace as much as he could have. There were moments when Davis could have pulled ahead, but he didn't. Ford suggested that tough fights like this could serve as wake-up calls. He praised Roach for his resilience, noting that he absorbed shots that would have hurt most fighters. However, Ford believed that Davis could have done more to secure a definitive win.
He do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw.
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you I don't like knockouts, like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them wouldn't take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat and it was just like this, you know?
The fight was competitive, with Davis taking a knee due to an eye injury. Though the referee didn't consider it a knockdown, statistics showed that Roach landed more punches overall, while Davis was more accurate. The reason behind Ford's absence from Davis's corner remains unclear, leading to speculation. Some believe that Ford's absence may have impacted Davis's performance. Ford had always understood Davis's mindset, knowing how to motivate him. Without Ford, Davis appeared less focused, resulting in a performance below expectations. This highlights how important their partnership was in keeping Davis at his competitive best.
Just did. We got off the canvas once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about do you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't even pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see. April the 22nd. Tim Ron. Deal with it.
Before the fight with Roach, Davis assured fans that there was no significant issue with Ford. However, during the match, he was heard yelling at Ford, raising questions. Public disagreements between fighters and trainers often indicate deeper issues. Davis's outburst suggests that he may still have unresolved frustrations with Ford. Fans and analysts are eagerly watching to see whether their relationship can be repaired, or if Davis will move on entirely.
I ain't even gonna ask you that question on camera. What? I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pull up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know.
Yeah,
sure.
So
I ain't, but you already cleared it.
Growing up in Baltimore, Davis faced many struggles, and Ford was a guiding figure through it all. From keeping Davis focused on school to mentoring him through personal hardships, Ford was like a father figure. While Ford's legal troubles contributed to their split, insiders suggest that professional differences also played a role. As Davis's career progressed, the pressure mounted, leading to conflicts over training and strategy. On Instagram Live, Davis remarked, "I'll always respect Calvin, but sometimes you have to make tough decisions." Ford echoed this sentiment, saying, "This is best for both of us right now." Their split has sparked debate. Some see it as a necessary move, while others fear it might hinder Davis's career.
Journey's crazy. That's why I said that. I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone, and all the stuff that I went through, preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
What are your thoughts on the split between Davis and Ford? Do you think this decision will benefit or harm Davis's career? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.